What is this podcast called? All luck, no what?
All luck, no skill.
Oh, all luck, no skill.
That's what we're going with right now.
Oh man, I didn't even know.
I know. No one knows. Welcome back to the All Luck No Skill podcast. We are back again with another episode. Today we have Alex Sock here with us.
Yes, sir.
And appreciate you coming down. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about first what you brought here today to showcase.
That is my daily driver. It's a 2019 Toyota Tacoma.
Just like every other Asian dude.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It's nothing too crazy. Just a mild lift, some tires.
What's it lifted on?
It's on Kings, 2.5s, and on 315s.
Nice.
So just about right under 35 inch.
Nice.
35 inches, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What's this rack you got going on back here? I'll show maybe with some B-roll, but what's that?
Basically it's a tire carrier. So the spare tire comes under the truck, but because I went up in size, it doesn't fit.
Right.
So I got to put it somewhere else.
And then you pull the stock spare out and you have more clearance or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, so that means that it's like you have only a rectangle to put any type of anything in there in your bed.
Yeah. So space is pretty limited.
So it renders your truck bed useless.
Yes. I will admit.
Have you put anything back there?
I'll carry like little storage bins, but that's about it. All my bags go into the back seat.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty useless, man. If I could do it again, I would probably go a different route.
Oh yeah, but it looks cool.
It looks awesome.
Any chance that someone could steal that, or is it locked in there?
No, that is easily accessible.
So it's just a ratchet strap holding it in there?
Yep.
Okay, guys, if you know, all you got to do is carry a knife with you.
Yep.
And you can buy one spare. So if you find 4 of these Tacomas, you can have a mismatched set of wheels potentially.
There's plenty out there. I'll tell you that right now.
Really? Okay. What else is done to this? I mean, it looks like there's stuff done to it for daily.
Yeah. Well, initially when I got the truck, I was off-roading it. But I don't do too much off-roading with this truck anymore. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of going with a different route. But so far, just your armor. So we got the rock rails. Got some skid plates. It's re-geared to 529s.
Nice. Because with the 35s,
yeah,
it bogs down the motor,
right?
The trans.
So it's re-geared, it's tuned. That's about it, really. Nothing too crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if this is your daily, what do you have in the garage?
I have a 2005 Tacoma.
You have another Tacoma.
I have another Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So you have a daily for another Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's an 05 Tacoma.
I have an 05 Tacoma. That's my crawler. So
nice.
That's on 37s. It's solid axle swapped.
Wow, 37s on a Tacoma.
Yeah.
Solid axle.
Solid axle in the front.
Wow. And this is all because your background is your dad. Your dad is into
he's into off-roading.
Crawling.
I grew up with my dad off-roading. And I recently got back into it just to, I guess, spend some more time with my dad, right? Because he is getting older.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to do something where I can connect with him.
Yeah.
And it's trucks for us.
Yeah.
My whole family's into cars and trucks. So
yeah.
It keeps him young. So
that's cool. I remember, well, for obviously the viewers don't know, but we've known each other since elementary school.
Yeah. Pretty close.
You're a grade below me.
Yep.
And I remember every morning you would get dropped off in the yellow
Land Cruiser.
It was like a 69 or
It was
something.
a 69 Land Cruiser on 40-inch tires, Dana 60 axles.
Yeah. Every morning.
Every morning.
Just fucking hear you coming with the
Yep.
mud tires. The fucking the howl down the road.
I can't believe you remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's kind of what I grew up on. And then I got back into trucks in the last couple of years.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. But you went through the whole Ricer Johnny Tran phase.
Yeah.
You were into
Fast and Furious
Hondas
nonsense. Yep.
Nice.
You remember my Honda Civic, don't you?
That was your first car.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about what your first car was, so you can tell us about your first car.
Yeah. My first car was a 98 Honda Civic sedan.
God.
5-speed manual.
LX.
Salvage titled. LX.
Salvage title.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was clean though for a salvage title
was.
because your dad
Had a body shop.
Oh, no longer. Has
Yeah,
a body
yeah.
shop. Nice. Yeah, I remember that thing being clean. Super
Yeah.
clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
I remember
That
you had
car.
the AM V2 intake. That's the only thing you did to that car. Oh,
And
it's so funny.
no, actually I had a strut bar, remember? We got I went there to go pick it up with you.
At the Chinatown.
Yeah.
TTL.
I forgot what it was called. Oh, TTL, that's right.
TTL Motorsports.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Like a little shop in Chinatown run by some old Chinese lady. It was crazy. And all they had was like B1 hybrid blue bulbs, or yellow bulbs, like all these little things, like strut bars, fart cans. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That thing's long gone. Oh man, you just unlocked the memory that I forgot that I had.
TTL, man. Shout out TTL.
Chinatown. That's crazy. I mean, that lady has to be long gone.
Yeah, man. I don't even remember what she looks like.
R.I.P. I can picture her in my head right now. Crazy.
You know what the funniest part about that strut bar and the intake was? There wasn't enough clearance, so we jimmied it.
Oh, right.
And we
Yeah.
put a little dent on the intake to make clearance.
Make it fit. Well, it's probably the intake that was probably in the way. The intake probably wasn't supposed to be used with the
strut bar. Yeah,
strut
probably
bar.
not.
Yeah,
but it worked. It worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you do now as far as work?
I am a police officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to say what agency you're with?
Yeah, I work for LAPD.
Damn, LAPD. Motherfucking LAPD.
I know.
Boys in blue.
Damn. And the craziest thing is I never even grew up wanting to be a cop. Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be in the car game for so long.
Yeah.
But no, things happen. And I'm a cop.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
How long you been a cop for?
Going on 9 years. Yeah. That's crazy. So I got
9 years.
Yeah, I started a little late. I was 27 when I started.
Okay, you just gave away your age. That's cool. And mine. That's cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yep. Wow. LAPD. Fuck. So you used to drive the Crown Vics they're all
they were phasing out when I started, so
so you're just Explorers.
Mostly Explorers, but I would take out the Charger.
Oh, V6.
Yeah,
LAPD has the
V6
V6
Charger,
Chargers. Those are trash. Right?
So slow. No space. But the only reason why you would take it out was because it had cameras on it. So it would scan license plates.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So if the car was stolen or whatever, it would just
tell you right away. It's just always scanning for plates.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I would always take that car out.
Oh, nice.
And people think it's fast, but it's really slow as fuck.
Only CHP got the...
Yeah, the CHP ones are a little bit different from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys got the little rent-a-car Chargers.
Yeah.
How do you like the Explorers?
The newer ones are a little bit better now because they're all hybrids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the older ones, that was okay.
Wait, the new LAPD Explorers are hybrids?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
do
it's
they
pretty
debadge it so that people don't know?
I think it says hybrid. I think there is a hybrid badge on it somewhere.
Oh, interesting.
But it's pretty punchy, man. I've never really driven a hybrid.
Yeah.
But it's got some low end torque.
Crazy. Yeah. Tell me about the work. Are there? 9 years. Have you been in? been in gunfights, tackled people, like, well, I don't know, like down drugs.
No, I've never been in like a critical incident.
Have you ever like discharged your firearm?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a very small percentage
Of people that actually, of cops that actually
yeah.
discharge their firearms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
that's good.
Some people will go their entire careers and that would never happen.
Right.
Yeah. I've been in foot pursuits, vehicle pursuits. I've done all that.
Dang, vehicle pursuits.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I'm thinking of Need for Speed right now.
Yeah, with the little black and white.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, man, your adrenaline, man.
I bet.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
Have you chased someone down before?
With the car?
On foot?
Oh, on foot. Yeah.
Well, it's like a daily thing or what?
No. A handful of times, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you usually running at their pace and trying to catch up to them, or are you like,
I'm trying to catch them?
Right, but they're not running at you. You're not doing like a football tackle.
Yeah. That's happened a couple times actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was running. He ended up going into like a dead end alley.
Yeah. Oh,
so he came straight at me.
Oh,
nice. I'm like, all right, I guess this is happening.
Right.
And I ended up on the better side of it.
Nice. Awesome.
And after that, he shook my hand and said, "Hey, I respect you for what you did."
He shook your hand?
And then he went to jail.
He shook your hand in handcuffs or what?
He was like, "Hey, I respect what you did."
Damn. Oh, yeah.
Some cops might have done other things. His word. I was like, "Hey, it is what it is."
Did you stay low and drive your legs like Coach Hicks taught us?
Yes.
Yeah. 51.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's right.
Mr.
I was a linebacker actually in high school.
I thought you were fullback.
A fullback and linebacker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, our team was so small, we went both sides.
Yeah. There was no offense and defense.
No.
You played both sides.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Crazy.
So, yeah. Nah, you got me thinking about some of my old...
Yeah, that's right. Now I've unlocked a couple memories of yours.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, high school football is one of those things where it's like, you don't know what you're going to miss until you're graduated.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
Summertime, Hell Week, 2 days. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
It was nuts.
Especially that first day when you go into all pads.
Right. Oh, you've never been
God.
you've never been that sore in your life before.
No.
Like nobody will ever understand it.
No.
If you've never done tackle football.
Yep.
That Hell Week when you go all full pads, it's you've never felt that kind of soreness.
Yep.
It's crazy. Yep. And as a kid, man, I will say, like, I never really knew the importance of water. That sounds crazy right now, but like I wouldn't drink a bunch of water or like what I should have been drinking.
Yeah.
You're supposed to drink what, like 80 ounces or something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure. I think it depends on your body weight, right?
Well, I mean, shit, you're a high school athlete.
Yep.
You gotta be drinking water, or you're gonna be passing out. It's crazy that, that's just...
Yeah.
Back then, it just wasn't people would say, "Oh, drink your water," but not like, people have hydro flasks now that they take around with them.
I know.
That wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing.
Nope.
That wasn't a thing back then.
What did we do back then? I think we had...
They would
freshmen will come out with 6 Gatorade bottles.
It had the holder with the green Gatorade, the reusable ones.
And we would only have 6 of them. So we would have the freshmen fill it up at the water fountains, and then we'll share it.
Yeah, we'll just get squirts through the helmet.
Yeah, yep. Their face mask, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, freshmen didn't get shit.
I know.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyways, sorry. So
fun times, man. Crazy.
So are you still... Every day you go, you dress up, you're in uniform?
I am working undercover now.
Oh, wow.
The last 2 years, yeah.
What's that like? Are you able to say what you're doing? Like, or like, what can you tell us, like a story of
so
one time you're undercover? Or
I can't get into too much detail about specifically what I do, but we work throughout the entire the valley. And we tackle certain problems.
Oh, that's all you can say.
Yeah.
You tackle certain problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't tell us what you're undercover with.
Yeah.
What kind of problems you're tackling.
We do a lot of warrants and we serve a lot of warrants. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been doing that.
So you're just in plain clothes.
Yeah.
You just show up to work how you're dressed now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Jeans, a t-shirt, and a jacket.
Oh, so you've been out of a cruiser for a while.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Yeah.
Dang.
I do miss it though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looking all nice and fresh.
Yeah. The schedule's better.
Yeah?
That's for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your, are you guys allowed to say what kind of cars you guys are undercover in?
I have a Corolla.
A Corolla?
Yeah.
An actual undercover
I got a Corolla,
car.
yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's missing 2 hubcaps, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's super undercover.
Yeah.
Super undercover.
And it's a newer Corolla too.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't look too junky.
Nah.
You brought us some drinks here today, huh?
Yeah, man. I got you some sake.
Bushido Way of the Warrior Premium Japanese Sake.
That's right.
Boy, I don't know if this is a good idea. Brewed in Japan.
Osaka.
Tasting notes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kyoto.
Yeah. Kyoto. Wow.
I couldn't come empty-handed.
That's true. I appreciate that. Thanks for bringing the asahi, but unfortunately the hops give me gout.
I totally forgot, man.
I'm off of beer. I've been off of beer for a handful of years now.
Yeah, I do remember now. What's crazy is I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you do your undercover sting operations. I'm obviously not in that circle of things where where you run into me. Gosh, am I just supposed to sip on this?
Pop it open and you just sip on it, man.
No way.
Tell me how it tastes.
Oh, it just looks like sake. Oh, it's not even in like a... Ooh, it's a little spicy.
Is it?
Cheers. You don't even have anything.
I got a beer.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's smooth.
How is that? I will crack one open in a second.
Please. It's smooth.
It's
actually very tasty. It's kind of sweet. Oh, here. It says tasting notes, tart raspberry, Asian pear, and watermelon rind with a hint of white flowers and a spicy finish, which is exactly what I said. This motherfucker's spicy.
Let's taste this bad boy.
Give it a shot. Pretty good. I also haven't eaten anything, so it's like...
Me too.
I haven't eaten today. A little bit harder because I feel the heat in my chest right now.
That's good.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I appreciate you bringing that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If you walked into a room full of people, all the people that you've met in your life, who's the first person that you would look for besides me?
Man, that is a good question, man.
Oh, boy.
Everyone I've met in my life.
Everyone you ever met in your life. Still alive or dead, whatever. Just curious. Who's the first person that you would look for?
That's a deep question.
That's what we do around here. We go deep.
I think for sure it would have to be... I mean, you might know the answer. Probably my cousin. Because I haven't seen him in such a long time, and what happened when we were younger, right? And that's something that I still hold pretty dear with me, and it's something that I still think about a lot, right?
Yeah, that was a tough...
Yeah.
That was a tough time.
I think we all went through that.
I mean, more you and your family than anyone.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm still over it.
I think about it to this day.
And that's what, 17 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah. Right out of high school.
Yep. Yeah.
It was yeah. Maybe you don't have to get into it, but it was a car accident.
Right.
Just so the viewers know.
Yeah.
It was a car accident, and we were all there.
Yep.
It wasn't just you and I. Handful of our friends that we still know.
Yep.
And yeah,
crazy night.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I think he would love to see what you're up to now.
Yeah.
If you were to pick him out in a room.
Yeah. And just to see where he's at, right?
Yeah.
Because he was a pretty ambitious guy, and
so you can catch up with him and
right.
say hi.
Because, man, I'm not trying to change the subject, but we had some crazy times with the whole 90 degrees days.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, that's they all tried to. That was that was one of the things that the DA or whatever was trying to they were trying to pin that on. On me more than anyone, because they were like, oh, you're the one that started this whole car thing, blah blah blah. And they needed someone to blame,
right?
But the truth of the matter is there were no guardrails.
Nope.
So it's just, and it was really an unfortunate accident. But and I still feel so bad for I remember your aunt at the funeral.
Yeah.
So sad. How's his brother? Do you still see him, or?
Yeah, I actually saw him past this last Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have like a family get together?
Yeah. Actually the first one in a really long time, man. I want to say like since that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that incident drive a wedge between your family somehow, or that's just how life happened?
I don't think it's so much of a wedge. But my dad's side of the family, they've always kind of had some drama between his brothers, his sisters, from everything I can remember growing up, like there was always some sort of drama. But I think they're at a point in their lives where it's kind of past them.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of at a good place, and they're just moving on with their lives. Like my dad's retired now,
right?
So,
right.
It's crazy. Like your parents, they get more childish as they get older.
Oh, you're telling me? Yeah, I completely. Yeah. It's so strange. And they're stubborn and hard headed.
Oh,
it's just part of.
Gosh, man.
Part of becoming like that old.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's an Asian thing, man. It's just.
I don't think it's an Asian. I think it's all old people.
Just
all old people. They just become hard headed, stubborn. Yeah. They're just stuck in their ways, and they're just even more stuck in their ways. And that's just what it is.
And that's a challenge, but
Yeah.
What can you do?
Oh man, it's crazy. We're both lucky to have still both of our parents, but I mean, gosh, it's just a matter of time. It just gets just getting older and older. So
and that's why I want to spend more time with my parents. Specifically my dad, because I don't really growing up, like I never really had a relationship with him.
Interesting. He was there, but not there.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
And maybe you might know what I'm talking about. Because I feel like there's some similarities with our cultures.
Yeah.
So, he's definitely opened up as I gotten older.
Asian immigrant, a parent, especially dad. They're usually men of very few words.
Yep.
They don't say much.
Nope.
When they get upset, they get really upset.
Yep.
They just want you to do your shit, take care of whatever you need to take care of. You're an only child. I'm an only child. And I know what you mean about that. And they also don't. They're not like parents today where they're like fully involved with their kids' lives and interact and like show up to games and stuff.
No, man.
Not once did my parents show up to any of the football games or baseball games.
No. I don't think my
baseball,
parents
football,
ever came out.
Basketball. None of those games, Nope. They would never show up. It was never one of those things.
Yeah.
So that's what's interesting about, I think Asian immigrant parents are this way.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they're also busy providing a life for us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but my mom was sick most of my childhood, right? So through middle school, through high school, like my only memory of her is fighting cancer, right?
Wow.
So I don't have too much. I don't have too much of a, you know, a background with my mom.
Yeah.
Like that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
So there's a huge gap between me and my parents.
Right.
Right.
Like you almost kind of you were
Yeah.
there, but you kind of grew up on your own type of thing.
Right.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I think I'm trying to make up for lost time, but there's also a language barrier, right?
Sure. But I mean, you speak Korean.
I do, but it's not at a level where I can get deep with my parents.
I see. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not at a level where I understand everything they're saying.
Interesting.
Like I can converse, but I can't get too emotional, I guess you could say,
right. But
So-
also with Asian parents, emotion does not. There's no emotions allowed.
Right. And it's
No
still that way.
emotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. And I
But-
can understand that. It's like boom, it's straight to business.
Yeah.
Handle your shit.
Yep.
Cry for a little bit, suck it up.
Yeah.
Take care of business.
Even the whole thing with what happened with my cousin, right? It was like I just remember my mom saying, "Hey, you just need to snap out of it."
Wow.
Right? It was no like, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, what happened? You need to talk
Right.
about this," or not that I need that, right?
Right. Like, well, yeah. Well, especially, I mean, nowadays, I think therapy is
Yeah.
so widely accepted.
Right.
But if you went to therapy back then, you were like, you had a mental
Right,
problem,
right.
a mental health issue.
So I just remember my mom saying like, "Hey, you can't lose your head," right?
Right.
She said something loosely in Korean,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I don't know, man. It just
Basically, to snap out of it, like, don't dwell on this too long.
right.
Just take care of business.
Right. So it's just crazy, man. But I think I had a conversation with them about it not too long ago, and I think they kind of brought up like how they should have probably handled it a little bit differently.
Really?
So I appreciate that. You
Yeah.
know, especially now.
Interesting.
So much time.
Well, that's
has
interesting
passed.
that they've come back and said that.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know how it got brought up, but it got brought up, and my mom had said something along the lines of, "Hey, you know, that was a tough time, and maybe we should have did something a certain way."
Handled it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, but
yeah.
it's still that's just how they are, man. Like you can't do anything about it,
Right.
right?
Right.
So
Nice.
what can you do?
What's the most painful thing that you think you've been told?
As far as my parents go,
It doesn't have to be. Could be, love related.
yeah. I don't know, man. I think it still comes back to my cousin.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know if you remember that night, like we didn't know what was going on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No idea.
And when you finally found out hours later, they're like, "Hey, someone didn't make it," and it just all of reality just stops, right? So I don't know, man. I don't think I can ever get over that.
Yeah.
Like that is the longest day of my life, right? And it's crazy because I'm smiling about it now because I remember you were there, man. Like we were in that car going up, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't think anything tops that for me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy times.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an unforgettable thing. Like I think about it, in passing,
Yeah,
damn near every day.
yeah.
Yeah,
And man, there are certain events of that night that I still vividly remember, like minute by minute.
Yeah.
second by second. Yeah. Like there are parts of that night that I remember.
Do you remember where you were on September 11th?
Miss Thompson's history class.
2001?
Yeah.
You're in Miss
Remember her?
Thompson's. Yeah, I still follow her on Instagram.
She's on Instagram?
She's on Instagram.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Miss Thompson, yeah. I was in her history class.
She was looking kind of hot back then. Oh, if you don't watch this. Anyways.
How about who's that music teacher, man? She was kind of hot.
Okay, hold on. We can't.
What's her name?
Miss Mesa.
No. No, man. Oh, no. What's her damn name?
Martucci.
Yes.
Oh.
Miss Martucci. I don't know if you follow Chuck, but
I don't think there's
out.
no way. Yeah, shout out. But that's crazy. Let's do the math real quick.
Yeah.
If we're our age now, she's probably 50.
maybe more.
55.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Pilgrim, man. Let's get into that for a second.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I went there from 1st through 12th grade. I graduated from there.
Yep.
My class was 18 people.
Right.
And that school was actually struggling financially when I was leaving and when you were graduating.
Yeah.
But now they've turned things around. I think they have new, headmaster, new leaders, stuff like that. And they got a bunch of donations and things. And the school is like state of the art now.
Yeah, they do some foreign exchange stuff now,
Yeah.
right? Where they house international students.
Yeah.
So my boy Philip, remember Philip?
Yep.
He tutors some kids that go to Pilgrim.
Oh, okay.
And he was saying the tuition is like
Oh, I'm sure it's crazy. I mean, that's everywhere across
$60,000
a year. Yeah, that's crazy. You can buy a car every year, a nice new car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's like, like Harvard
Crazy.
Westlake and you know, all the other, I don't know, I forget, like Viewpoint, Campbell Hall.
Yep.
All those schools are, I'm sure they are. Even Marlboro.
Marlboro. Oh wow.
I remember when you had a little crush there, your little crush at the all girls school.
Marlboro? No, Immaculate Heart.
Oh, Immaculate Heart.
Yeah.
Like, dang, crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to go eat, and this place is still there, Pho 2000?
Yes.
Pho 2000 in K-Town on Western and Beverly.
Yeah, it's still there. Just south of Beverly.
The best oxtail ever.
To date?
I haven't had any better oxtail.
Really?
Not that I go out searching for oxtail, but I always go back there and I always get whatever number 16 or 15.
Oh, you still go there?
Am I not allowed to go there?
No,
You haven't been there?
Dude, I haven't been there since I moved out of Koreatown, man.
That blows my mind because
Do they still give free extra noodles?
extra noodle 해주세요. Yeah, man.
Free extra noodles.
Free extra noodles
Till this
still.
day.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is the one place that has beat inflation. Although their oxtail is like $18 now for a bowl, which is absolutely
not bad.
That's bad.
Is it?
When we were in high school, it was like $7.
That's almost 20 years ago.
Okay, chill with the gates. Damn.
I don't think it was $7.
Holy fuck.
$7?
Yeah. Dude, and the rare steak pho was like $6.
I do remember it being like $6-7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would mix the onion with the sriracha and the hoisin. But we
Yeah.
still do that to this day.
Yeah,
Boom, lemon in it.
Yeah.
Extra lime on the side.
I get cilantro now.
Yeah, boom,
Yeah.
cilantro. Boom, pull that shit and
Yeah.
do all that.
Wow.
So good. So fire. That place, Bill Clinton went there to eat. They have it proudly displayed on their menu.
I didn't even know it was still open. Remember?
Of course they're still open.
Well, they
Pho
had a
2000?
bunch of Pho 2000s. Remember?
Oh yeah. But that's like the location.
Huh. That is
That's like
crazy, man.
headquarters. Yeah.
Crazy.
If you guys are ever in LA, K-Town, I mean
Yes.
it's a hole in the wall, but
Yeah,
and it's not Vietnamese pho, it's Korean pho.
It's Korean.
Which there's a bunch of Korean pho out there, which it's kind of
It's like
there's
sushi.
no such thing.
It's like sushi restaurants,
Yeah,
right? They're all owned by
You
Koreans.
motherfuckers just be taking other Asian food and just making a business out of that shit. You fucking stick with your fucking jjajangmyeon and tteokbokki and shit.
The hododis?
Yeah, the hodoris, yeah.
Wow, that's so funny, man. It's crazy, man.
Hey, but it's still delicious. It's very
Man.
expensive now, but still delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
We used to do a lot of stuff, man.
Yes.
Tommy's.
Upper House.
Upper House.
Tea House.
Boba.
Boba.
King Taco.
King Taco.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the nachos after the after the football games.
The games.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
The King Taco. Where else?
I don't know, but all you Korean guys at the Korean church after the Bible study lets out, all
Taco?
you guys go to King Taco.
Yep.
I would have thought it was a damn fucking Holdody or something, but no, it's a King Taco.
What's another spot we used to go to, man? We used to go to
Torino.
Where?
El Torino.
El Torino. Yes.
Torino.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot
Dang,
too.
man. Dino's Chicken.
Dino's Chicken.
Yup.
Where your fingers just turn orange from the chicken.
Lynn's Cuisine.
Across the street from.
Yeah. I don't think it's there anymore.
There's
man.
no way that thing is there.
Wow. Lynn's Cuisine. And how can you forget Carl's Jr., man? They would always give us a senior discount.
That's right. Felton.
Yeah.
The manager.
That's
the black guy.
right.
Coolest guy. Damn.
That's funny. So I gotta ask you, man. You still in contact with some of those guys?
Let me say one name, Quentin Barker Evans. I just got a phone call from him today. I purposely ignored your call, Quentin, because I was busy.
Shout out Quentin, man.
Shout out Quentin, the token black guy in our grade. And fellow football player.
Yes. Mr. Laverne.
Mr. Laverne, he went to Laverne. Crazy, man. He calls me randomly once in a while when somehow I pop into his brain and he talks about the most random shit. And did you ever have his mom for the second grade teacher?
No, I didn't go to elementary school there.
Oh, that's right.
I went middle school.
Oh, right. I didn't have Miss Evans. But the thing was, you didn't want to have Miss Evans because she had eyes on the back of her head. And that was like,
Yeah.
It was like a myth.
Yeah.
Which turned out it wasn't true. But when you're a kid, you believe that because she would be writing on the chalkboard and she said, "Don't say nothing because I got eyes on the back of my head."
That's so funny. Yeah, you know what's crazy is I actually left Pilgrim for a little bit.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. You went to school with John, your cousin.
With John, yeah.
Yeah.
Went out to Whittier.
Yeah, Whittier, where the girls are prettier. Shout out to the girls in Whittier.
OC, baby.
That's not OC.
Well, it was kind of OC-ish. It was off of Beach Boulevard. I remember that.
We would go to Mocha Salsa.
That's right, man.
There's no way Mocha Salsa is still there.
It's still there.
They had the best nachos ever.
Still there.
Crazy. I want nachos right now.
It was the super fries.
Super fries.
Yes.
The carne asada fries. Oh, yeah, I'm so hungry. The stupid sake.
Oh, man. I totally forgot about Mocha Salsa, man.
Those are good memories.
We went to a lot of fucking places, bro.
Dude, for some high school students, we would just gather all the little quarters we had and buy what we could. And
how about those days in the valley? The 90-degree days.
That was after we graduated though. Yeah.
But we still
we hung out.
We're tight, man.
Yeah, we hung out and went to Canoga Speedway, which is now I think there's a bunch of RV speed bumps. Yeah, a bunch of RVs there now. All the bums live in there. But yeah, I remember you raced David Coe in his 350Z when you had your S2000.
Yes. So for the viewers, I went through a little S2000 phase,
a little ricer phase.
Yeah.
Well, you went Jay's Racing everything.
I did
before Jay's Racing was like
a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Jay's Racing. Man, what did I do to S2000?
Everything.
You know what's funny is
what's crazy how expensive S2000s are now.
Yeah, my cousin got an S2000 that he still drives till this day because I had an S2000.
Oh, really? That's the reason why he got it. And
he fell in love with the S2000 because of me, and he bought an S2000 over I want to say like 12 years ago.
Oh,
he still has it. Yeah,
AP1.
Yeah, he has an AP1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his motor gave out and he put in a K24 and it's on E85.
K24.
Yeah.
That's the popular motor nowadays. Everyone's doing it.
Is it? So I don't know. I haven't really been in that game anymore.
They're putting it in damn near everything.
Really?
It's just a good motor.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can, you don't have to pull it from a Type S RSX or whatever.
Yeah, well, I think
or is that a K20?
That's a K20, I think.
Yeah, it's a K20.
Yeah.
The K24 is out of a TSX.
I think it's out of the
No.
regular RSX.
Is it? Obviously, okay.
I don't know. I could be
People
wrong.
are laughing now because I have zero idea about
Yeah,
Hondas.
I don't-
Hondas are before my time.
know
I wasn't
what
really
happened.
into the...
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
So crazy thing is I remember when Chuck bought his 240. Remember?
I remember the day, December
remember.
3rd, 2005.
And he was, if you guys don't know, he used to drive an Astro van.
That was my first car. An Astro van. It was a hand-me-down from my dad's
And
company.
it had Altiza taillights from Japan.
all clear.
Yeah.
All clear Altezza lights.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that bad
I
boy.
found those at a Super Autobox.
Super
Yeah.
Autobots.
It wasn't the Autobots. Autobox.
Autobots. Yeah, sorry.
No, it was the regular Altezza lights. They were clear lenses, and then the insides were red.
Yeah.
This one was clear lens, and the inside was clear lenses.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I gotta get those.
And I remember you brought him from Japan.
Yeah, I got them at the Super Autobox
Yeah.
in Japan. Yeah, that was
That's
cool.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that was super cool.
I remember that Astro van, man.
Yeah, that thing was cool. I took the center row out. It was only the back seat
That's right.
and the two front seats.
That's right.
And I had some Walmart subs that I put in there
Yeah.
because that's what I could afford at the time.
Yeah.
But that shit hit
Yep.
because the van was a box itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that
Good times.
Man, that was crazy.
Good times.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I used to have an S2000. I put some good money into it.
Yeah, I remember that. And then you
Yeah.
parted it out and you sold it and you got
No, I sold it as is, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. And what did I get after that? I think I got a 335.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
E92. I remember that. The black one.
Yeah, the
6-speed.
coupe. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah, you
that
drove
one.
it for a little bit,
I
remember?
did. That thing was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun,
Yeah.
actually. 335.
That thing was fast, man.
For the time, yeah. And I remember
Yeah.
it came out and all
Yep.
the M3 guys were upset because they were
Yeah.
like, that's not faster than my E46 M3. And it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
bone stock 335 took a
Yep.
E46 M3.
And I
all
think-
the M3 guys were butthurt.
What did I do to that car? I had like downpipe, a charge pipe, and I think I had I had a tune on that car.
Yeah.
I tuned that car. That thing was quick, bro. Now that I think about it.
I mean, the 335s are,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not to today's standards, but back then, the 335 was quick,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
for when it came out
Yep.
back then.
And then I went to a WRX.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then what did I do after that? I think I had an FRS for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Of course you did. The slowest car,
Yep.
known to man.
The
I
first,
can't believe they put out an FRS, brand new car that's slow.
yeah, that's the first car I left bone stock.
Right, because there's
Yeah.
nothing that could help it. That's
Supposedly,
the
but
truth.
oh, remember that Miata I had?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Another salvaged Miata or
Yeah,
another
yeah.
salvaged car.
Yeah,
Yeah, that thing was cool. I delivered pizza in that thing.
Did you?
I did.
Wow.
That thing was cool.
I remember you brought me the Roto wheels on that car.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
Sport Maxes.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
used to be called Sport Max. Now they're called XXRs.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, XSRs. Yeah,
XXRs. They used to be called Sport Max.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that Miata. No power steering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Fucking crazy.
So
Freaking nuts.
I was JDM for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming, but before you go, I'd like to ask everyone if you had to give your 16-year-old self advice, a word of advice,
16.
what would you say?
Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 16. I remember I was kind of emo. I had a
Yeah.
lot of thoughts in my head, like, oh shit, what's going to happen in
You're just
a
tripping
few
a lot.
years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I remember I was super close to your class.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
You were.
Even my class, like,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, everyone's going their separate ways.
Yeah.
And I always stressed about keeping relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because like I still have a relationship with you. Obviously, I don't see you as much as I used to, but
Sure.
we still talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even some of my friends from high school, I still keep in contact with them.
Well, that's part of growing up.
Yeah.
Though, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
people move on to live their lives, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know, but that doesn't mean the people that are closest to you will stick around and you'll talk here and there.
Right.
And then the people that drop off, they'll drop off because they got other friends too. You know,
Right.
there's no harm in that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. It happens. It's fine.
Yeah. So just
well,
don't sweat it, man.
Well, real quick, speaking of relationships, are you single? Are you single for the ladies out there? Or the men?
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're taken?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you coming in, brother.
Absolutely, man. This was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you come in for a second episode sometime.
Yeah, actually, I'll bring my crawler next time.
Bring your crawler. Bring your other Tacoma.
Yeah.
That you have a daily Tacoma for.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous to me.
Yeah. So I don't know if
nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I gotta figure out what I want to do, man.
LAPD paying you well. That's okay.
Hey.
Yeah. If you guys want to be a cop right now, it's a tough time. But
in
this climate,
it is.
If you want to go be a cop,
we're very short, so the more the merrier.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah.
People are dropping now.
We are way short, so.
Dang, there
if you guys want to come in.
So if you guys want to go commit some crimes, they're not going to be around. That's what that means.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, before we go, is there anything you want to plug or promote?
No, just shout out to my little 200, 300 followers on Instagram.
Oh shit! Well, we'll go ahead and put his Instagram handle right here, and you can follow him if you want. And then
I'm not too active. That's probably why it is what it is.
There you go.
But
if you wanna DM him, you can DM him and see if you can get an application to become the next boy in blue or girl in blue. 2024.
Or if you got any questions about Tacomas, hit me up.
There you go.
I got some connects.
There you go.
Just let me know.
All right. I appreciate you guys watching. See you next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the All Luck No Skill podcast. All Luck No Skill is produced and edited by VBG Solutions. Logo design and illustration by Mirage Native. Theme song is Let's Ride by White Hot. You can watch video episodes of All Luck No Skill at youtube.com/JunkiePoo.
Pretzel.